Okay, so this is my first video blog on YouTube, and it is going to be the first of thousands. Today what I thought I'd talk about is a guy I was talking to yesterday. He's got an amazing idea for a startup, and he'd been talking to me for some advice, and I said, right, the first thing that you've got to do now that you've got a big idea, now that we've got some idea who your customers are and what your value proposition is going to be, is you need to get out there and you need to talk to them. And he goes, He did not look happy. In fact, I mean, it was over a video call, but it looked like he went very white and sweat started to bead on his forehead. This is one of the things that entrepreneurs hate. It is so easy, it is so comfortable to stay at home, to play with your ideas, to build something. That is safe, that is really, really comfortable. It is incredibly uncomfortable to get out and talk to real live people about what you want, about your dreams, about your passions. Because real life people say, nah, not interested, I don't care, it doesn't bother me. The trouble is, if you don't go out and talk to them, you never know that they don't want it until you've spent loads of money. I once spent 100,000 quid on building a website, and nobody wanted what I was selling. It was gutted. That's where I learned this lesson. I should have learned it already, because going back in time, once a long, long time ago, I was a politician, and the local Conservative Party, think of them a bit like the Republicans, persuaded me to stand for them in a very, very democratic area at the worst time in history for me to be a Republican or a Conservative politician. And so when I went out, it was traumatic, going and banging on doors and knocking on people's doors and saying, "Hello, I'm Denis, I'm from the Conservative Party, will you vote for me?" And people just said, "Oh, fuck off, I hate you, no, you're no good, get out of here." One of them set his Rottweiler on me, and I really ran to get out of there with my life intact. And it was so stressful that at the start of the morning, before I go out canvassing, I get a bottle of Coke, glug, 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 glug. I get another bottle of Coke, glug, 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 glug. Hyped up on caffeine, then one cigarette in one hand, and I just get all this caffeine and nicotine in me to give me the balls to actually go out there and start talking to people. And the first stop each morning, and you can see I'm remembering it right now, the first stop each morning was excruciating. It was invariably a disaster. The second one was also pretty horrible. The third, but by the time I got to the 5th and the 10th, I was into flow. I was feeling good. My pitch was changing. I was confident. I was responding very quickly to what people were saying. And this is what happens when you go out as an entrepreneur with your idea, with what you want to sell to customers, and you get the feedback. You see what's in their eyes. You see how they're responding. You see how they're feeling. You hear the subtleness in their voices, and you gather loads and loads of information. And when you sit back at night, you don't remember all the people who said, "No, that was crap, I don't want you, I'm not going to buy, it's not needed." What you remember are the people who showed interest. You remember the things that sparked your curiosity, that caught interest, that made what your value proposition come alive to them. That is why, as an entrepreneur, before you build your MVP, before you build your website, before you do almost anything, you need to be getting out on the road, talking to real people and saying, what is your pain? What is your problem? How can I help? And when you do that, your business will work so much better. And don't think this just applies to startups. If you're a big business, most big business CEOs say, my primary focus is my customers. Do they ever go out and visit customers? When did you last see Bill Gates go and visit somebody and ask them how they were getting on with Windows? It doesn't happen, they're divorced. Get out there, talk to people, and you will have a better business. I'm Denis Oakley, this is Denis Oakley Strategy Consulting. Please subscribe, see you next time.